The Rhode Island Comic Con!
Welcome to the 2025 Rhode Island Comic Con here in Providence, Rhode Island. My name is David Ciccariella. Well, we're going to see cosplayers, cars, and a lot more. Let's go and enjoy the Comic Con. Now I'm standing with.
John Marks.
And what did you bring to Rhode Island Comic Con?
I built the characters from Neverending Story. I built them all at the end of last year and beginning of this year. Built Falcor, the Rockbiter, Gamork, and Artax.
Tell me who this is first.
That's Falcor. He's the luck dragon that everybody wants to ride because he's the fun part of the movie. Everybody else remembers the trauma, but this is the best part of the movie.
He was voiced by Alan Oppenheimer.
Alan Oppenheimer, yeah. He did actually all three voices. He did the Rockbiter and Gamork. And we've been actually lucky enough to have Alan come by. He actually signed Falcor's tongue. He said, just scratch behind my ears. That's what he wrote in the back of the tongue there. We actually had to literally pull the tongue out and bring it to his table because he was able to sign the other stuff here at the booth, but couldn't reach to get to the tongue. He's 94 now, bless his heart. And I was very grateful to meet him again. He actually did the voice for Skeletor, so we met him a few years back.
And what are the eyes made out of?
It's a clear plastic, but then I had to make essentially a sculpted mold cast of what looked like bundt cakes and put those inside the eyes to give it that three-dimensional resin and black ink behind it. So it was several steps, and then they're actually puppeteers, so as you're up on there, you can control his head, eyes, and mouth. As you want me to demonstrate.
So let's see how operates.
Pretty simple stuff. I had them on a door hinge so the head can slide back and forth. And then I found that if I didn't secure it, I can actually make him wobble back and forth. But when I pull back this, it's basically like a teeter-totter effect where you can bring the mouth up and let the gravity bring it back down. With the eyes, it's just like puppeteering. They're attached with wing nuts in the back there, so I can actually just move it back and forth so he can look like he's looking around.
So the rock monster, what's his name?
He's actually just called a Rockbiter, I think, in the movie. I don't think they ever get in the book. He has a very long German name, but they never use that. So
and the
Gamork.
character with the eyes.
Yeah, Gamork. That's the werewolf, wolf, whatever you want to call it. He's sort of the protagonist. He's the bad guy in the movie.
That's fantastic. And how long did it take you to make these?
I was actually able to do it all in 4 months. I had to work very fast. I had a 3-month lease on a building, so I had to work every day, all day. So I don't know how many hours, but...
Where are these stored when they're not at Comic-Cons?
Well, these guys stay in our trailer as we go from show to show. So the other stuff that I built over the years, they stay in a storage unit back in Indianapolis. But I hope someday to have a permanent display for all of them.
Now I'm standing with?
Chris Farr.
And what did you bring to Rhode Island Comic-Con?
So I brought the Resident Evil Jeep and a museum of all of our Resident Evil love.
So this whole section here is all dedicated to Resident Evil.
Correct.
That's some collections.
That is our all our props that we came together and put together and for everybody to view and enjoy.
So are these for sale or are these just personal collections?
These are just personal collections.
Is it all yours or various people's?
It is various people's. Most of it came through New York, actually, through the RE cosplay troupe.
And how long has there been props for, not just props, but merchandise for Resident Evil?
Oh, for at least 30 years now.
What is this?
So that is one of 2 pachinko machines in United States. It is pretty much their version of a slot machine. It plays the story of Resident Evil while you're feeding it coins.
Tell me about that guy.
So that guy is one of the main key items from the first game. You pretty much, you turn the light off, you find the glowing eye, and you take the eye out, and it's a key to another puzzle from the first game.
Was this made or is this from the actual game?
That was actually made. It's we found that at a tag sale, and we then modified his right eye to glow with the runoff actually battery pack
you have the Jeep.
Yep, yeah, that's my Jeep Wrangler that I made up just for stars. Pretty much is my thought process of their outlandish, go out in the woods and doing search and rescue with.
And how long did that make to customize?
It took me about a year and a half to fully get to where I want it to be. There's definitely more work with it coming down the road, but at this moment, that's where it stands.
Over here is a nice section of weapons.
Yep, that is actually my collection of props from Resident Evil, and actually most of it goes into one of my cosplays. But here we're using it for people that want to take photos with stuff. They can take it off the wall, pose with it.
And these are all official Resident Evil props, or did you customize them to make them Resident Evil?
Some of them are customized to fit Resident Evil, but some of them are actually from Capcom themselves.
Could you tell me a little bit about any sort of unique things on this table?
So this here is actually a replica of the Star's desk from Resident Evil 2. So we have the computer. The computer is actually run off my laptop. It fully functions. The steel boys are actually the shotgun shells from the actual game itself. Everything here is just something we took literally searching through the game and made a reenactment of that desk.
Now I'm standing with.
Oh, Casali Handral. Thank you for asking.
Oh, no problem. And why are you here? And what are you part of a group here at Rhode Island Comic Con?
Yeah, so I am part of the 501st and Rebel Legion group. We are one of the Lucasfilms affiliated costuming groups. That is a worldwide organization. And here in New England, we raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
And who are you dressed up as today?
I am a pilot from the Rogue One film, and we helped get the Death Star plans to Princess Leia.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I can see there's other people dressed in. Can you tell me about their costumes who are to your right?
So we have a classic orange pilot from the original trilogy, and right next to him we have Endor Leia, who is just taken a little wander, and then we do have Wicket next to him.
Although you have a little, so which Ewok is that?
This is Wicket, and he is the most well-known Ewok on the planet of Endor.
Yeah, and Wicket helped Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, correct?
Yes, he absolutely did, and he's also well known in many associated media outside of the original trilogy for many run-ins with dandelion warriors and kids' books and a ton of other fun stories.
And how did you get involved with this Star Wars group?
So I am actually here with my older sibling and my dad. We all have our own Blue Squadron costumes, so we joined as a group, as a family, and we do this as a family activity, and we have a lot of fun.
Here I am with R2-D2 from Star Wars, and he's going around talking to a lot of people, aren't you, R2? You are talking to a lot of people. That's great. And you're going around and you're saying hi to everybody? Yep, he is. That's great. And I see a lot of his other robot friends are nearby, right? Star Wars people? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, you want to say hey? Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Now I'm standing with
Brian Anderson.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
I'm here with the New England Droid Builders, and we're here just showing off the creations we make.
So you guys build the droids?
We do, yeah. This one right here is my latest creation. This is called a BDX droid. Disney put those out in their parks recently, and fans have started making their own versions.
That's awesome. And then you have other droids here?
Collection from all sorts of different builders. Each of us brings our own droids, and some of them are remote controlled, like this R2-D2 that's walking around. Some are stationary, some are disconnected heads. Kind of space for everybody.
Where do you guys meet up? Do you guys meet up on Zoom to talk about what projects you're working on?
We have Discords and Facebook groups and messenger chats and kind of every form of social media you can imagine.
And do you guys discuss on what you're building, or is it all individual effort?
It's a little bit of both. Sometimes we'll get together and collaborate, and sometimes we'll do things on their own.
Now I'm standing with,
My name's Andy.
and what group are you part of?
I'm actually a part of what we call the Droidsmiths Union. We're a recognized group by Lucasfilm, so I'm also here with the droid builders as well.
That's awesome. And then what are you holding right now?
Okay, right now this is Mo. He's my own personal creation, a robot. He's from Galaxy's Edge. And I've had many fun adventures with him in social media and skits and things like that. And I love him so much, I decided to actually build him full size.
So you said this is from Galaxy's Edge. What does that mean?
Galaxy's Edge is a Star Wars land down in Disney. So you can go to Disney, you can build a droid, and you can just have Star Wars adventures down there. R2 being a can. Hey, you're the star of the movies. Now get out of here. Come on. Just scoot.
What an egomaniac, right?
I know, he thinks he's the star or something.
Galaxy's Edge, you get this too.
Yes, you get the remote, you get the droid, you build them all yourself. You attach the legs, you attach the head, you attach the feet. You can even give them different sounds. Here. Oops. They have different personality chips that you can insert in here. Without this personality chip, he sounds just like R2-D2. But if we insert a chip here, he sounds a little bit different. Like many of us droid builders, I'm actually making my own, and he is dominantly 3D printed.
Wow. So you take that idea that you made at Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
And then you made your own.
And then I made my own full size. So you can see I started with the head. And the head is basically, he's puzzle pieces. There's individual pieces. There's about 20 in here. And they're either bolted or glued together.
Wow.
So yeah, this is fabulous. And then of course on the outside, you have to do some puttying and painting and sanding, which you get unfinished texture like this. I still have to paint his body as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, so you can see his legs are bolted on, and all of these pieces in here. It's a lot of print time. So it's hundreds of hours of printing time alone just to get the pieces.
And then what's the next steps? I know he doesn't look finished yet, or is he finished?
He is not finished yet, of course. He's got his legs on, which I'm very proud of because I just, for the first time, was able to bolt on both of these legs. So this is the first time he's had his legs on together. The next step, actually, is his feet. I've assembled the drives. So these are called the scavenger drives. It's a chain-driven electric motor. So much like little guy here, they will eventually go on right here. And then once these get hooked on, I'll be able to insert electronics inside, so he'll be able to move and beep and spin his head and everything like that. He'll be a fully functioning droid.
I'm now standing with.
Noxateer,
And what group are you part of here at Rhode Island Comic Con?
the Mandalorian Mercs Costume Club. We're here with the 501st, the Rebel Legion, Saber Guild, all the Star Wars clubs.
So you're a Mandalorian, and what is it to be a Mandalorian? What do you need to be a Mandalorian?
Family, honor, truth. We're a very close clan. You know, that's what it means.
And isn't helmets very important?
Oh, of course, yes, it is. The armor is very important, but family is the first thing.
Family first, then armor.
Yes.
Great. And everybody, I can tell, has different helmet styles and different armor styles. Why is that?
You know, on screen you see so many different types of Mandalorians, different variants, and you know.
Now, does it matter what family you are with the armor you're wearing?
Nope. We accept all types of armor.
But one of the rules is you can't remove your mask, is that right?
Certain Mandalorians, not all Mandalorians.
I'm now with.
Raymond Ramis,
Oh, hey, how you doing?
aka The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Did you make this costume yourself?
100%.
What is it made out of?
It's made out of EVA foam,
Even the helmet, or what's?
even the helmet, all EVA foam.
How long did it take you to put together?
Oh, maybe a month or two, probably more like 2 to 3, but
That's amazing. And you have baby Grogu? And what inspired you to do this costume?
I love the show. Absolutely love the show. I gotta do it. I have to do it.
And how have Rhode Island Comic Con fans think when they see your costume?
They absolutely love it. Obviously I have the soundtrack playing as well because it adds to the whole character. So they absolutely love it.
Now I'm standing with.
Well, this is Nick Aurelio here with the Liberty and Union Ghostbusters, and also at my Volkswagen here. We can start off with this one. This one's a weird car. This is the only car that's ever talked back to me. So I'm a mechanic by trade, and this one talks. You might all know him as Bumblebee. He's an Autobot. So not only does he transform, but he also fixes himself. So it's perfect on me. I don't have to work on him.
But you made this Bumblebee.
This Bumblebee we found in a junkyard, believe it or not. And we pulled him out, we gave him a wash, and we went to go get it running, and it started talking to us. So it's all set. So if you're here and you want to come meet an alien Autobot, come see Bumblebee.
What makes him Bumblebee?
Well, one, he transforms and he can stand up, but he's staying incognito right now because we don't want the government to find him. But, he's got that symbol here on the front. That designates him as an Autobot. He's not a regular Beetle. He goes extra fast and things, but you think a Beetle would be slow. He's not a typical Volkswagen.
And he also has to be bright yellow.
Correct. He's always been bright yellow. That's why we call him Bumblebee. We have now, here's the Ecto-1, like I said, Liberty and Union Ghostbusters. So if you have any strange noises in the middle of the night, it's a full moon out there, feel free to call. Who you going to call? Call us.
Tell us a little bit about the top of the Ecto-1. What's on the top?
On top, we have our EMS sniffer, which is that front tube, Slimer that just won't leave us alone. We got our radar dish, our radar dome. We got slime tubes to keep the slime off of us. We also have the AC fan to keep the inside cool because we do have nuclear power in there on our proton packs. You want to keep those cool. Plus, we have the charging unit to recharge our proton packs. That's all located on the roof of our car. And also, now this one's equipped with the gunner seat, so we can get ghosts on the move. We don't have to slow down. We got a gunner seat now, too.
What happens when you take this on the road and you drive with it?
Normally on the road, we get a lot of honks and beeps, and everybody asks who you're going to call, and I always tell them, you can call me. I'll take care of any issues that you may have. Noises in the middle of the night, feeling a dread in your attic or basement. We're ready here to believe you.
Now, you have a lot of stuff at your table over there.
We got some vintage Ghostbuster stuff, some Matchbox cars, some mix of Ghostbuster Transformers.
You have the original firehouse. I mean, that's pretty epic. Where did that come from?
That was actually my buddy's, one of the ones he had. He brought it here today. It's for sale, trying to help raise money and stuff. The profits go towards my foundation, which I work with, which is the Shane Duffy Foundation, that gives out scholarships to fallen Gold Star families and firefighters, police officers, usually to kids that lost a parent in the services.
Now I'm standing with
Josh.
And who are you with here today for Rhode Island Comic Con?
We're with the Massachusetts Ghostbusters.
Why did you decide to come to Rhode Island Comic Con?
So we are a charity group. We fundraise for the Lustgarten Foundation, Pancreatic Cancer Research. We're here all weekend raising money through a raffle, taking photo ops, and just having a good time.
And when you say taking photo ops, what do you have for people to take photos with?
Oh, we have plenty of stuff. We have all our gear. We have traps. We have proton packs that people can wear. Right here. So this one is actually all 3D printed. This whole pack is 3D printed, which is amazing nowadays. We have actually a 3D printing station around the corner. This Slimer that you see right here.
Let's take a look at the Slimer. This is Slimer.
You can take a picture with this. This is completely 3D printed right here also. I think it's like 30 different pieces that they do. And then they piece it all together, sand it down, then paint it. It's a whole process.
Can you get that trap out? Let's see.
Yep, that's the trap right there. That's how we catch the ghost. Right there, we store them in there. And then we put them in our containment unit. And people can take pictures with that too, as well.
Okay, and have you seen a lot of ghosts here at Rhode Island Comic Con?
No, we did a quick ghost sweep of the whole, Amica Pavilion there. And we did it here at the convention center. Made sure that there was no ghost, which there isn't, which we're good.
I'm now with two versions of Captain America, Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson. How are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Loving it.
Sam?
I love it every year.
Now, tell me about your Captain America outfit.
This was purchased probably 4 or 5 years ago and augmented some of the accessories throughout the years.
And tell me about this helmet. Can we get a look at this helmet?
Sure, absolutely.
And what's special about this helmet in particular?
I like the style of it. It's got good construction, fits pretty well.
And you have your shield on your back. Let's show the shield. Ow. Vibranium hurts every time.
Every time.
Sam, I love what you did with your outfit. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I originally got it from, I want to say Cosplay, which was it? I got one from Sim Cosplay and one from Pro Cosplay. And I kind of combined the two together because, I don't know, I'm a little bigger guy, so it's like the suit was a little tight. So I cannibalized one of the suits, and I added more area in the inner thigh and underneath the arm and stuff like that. And I airbrushed everything because I didn't want that pristine look. I like that worn battle look. So I airbrushed everything the way some of the set photos look, and I'm extremely happy with the way it turned out.
It looks fantastic. Tell me a little bit about what you have up on your shoulder and right over here.
Oh, well, I always try to find, you know me, I always try to find some way to incorporate my phone into one of my costumes. And this cap suit doesn't have pockets, so I literally had to make a foam device so I could slide my phone into it. It allows me to, keep track of the time, remote my Bluetooth speaker over here, and I also did Red Wing up there because the jetpack that came with the costume was kind of flimsy, so I wanted something a little bit more sturdy. So I actually made one out of foam, and because I didn't do the wings, I had to have something else to kind of counteract that cool factor, right? So I decided, okay, you know what? I don't see anybody with a Red Wing drone, so I'll see if I can make one that looks like it's floating over my shoulder and, hovering over me.
Now I'm standing with Bill Diamond, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
We're having a great time. It's kind of neat to have two exhibits here, one on the lower floor, which is our Terrifier and Little Shop of Horrors, and then here our tribute to Jim Henson.
Oh, that's awesome. So this is the Muppet Experience?
Yeah, it's a tribute to Jim. I knew Jim and his son Johnny, and we just kind of really thought it was time for people to see them at a con.
Oh, that's fantastic. So what different things do you have here? From what different shows?
Stuff from The Muppet Show, Fraggle Rock. We have from the Ed Sullivan Show that Jim did, some of the puppets he did, and Sesame Street, Christmas Carol. These are all tributes, to what all these people grew up with.
And all puppets made by you?
John was fabricated. Some of them are real Henson puppets. Some are all fabricated by us to tribute him.
And you worked on Terrifier?
I'm the producer, one of the associate producers for Terrifier.
That's fantastic. It must have been great to see that film just blow up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was, it surprised all of us where it goes. But it's, fortunately for me, I've been around lightning in the bottle like that a number of times, so it's nice to do it for Damien.
Well, look who I ran into at Rhode Island Comic Con. The Doctor and the Dalek. How are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Having a blast.
How about you?
Every year we're here. Every year.
What keeps bringing you back to Rhode Island Comic Con?
The people. The
Yeah.
fans.
The fans,
Yeah.
the panels, watching the cosplays that people create, because some of them are really unique.
Astounding.
Yeah.
And what did you make this costume yourself?
She did.
I did all of this, and I
She
did
did this.
this.
Oh, you did a scarf.
Yes, I made the scarf. We bought a little one, and just so I could get the colors, and then I made it. It actually goes to the floor and drags if we don't loop it enough.
So just like Tom Baker's outfit.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's supposedly the colors of his scarf.
Yep.
It looked great to me. Did you? Were you a big fan of Tom Baker?
Always. Yeah, he was my favorite. We were watching him in the '60s on PBS. It was great.
And what inspired you to do the Dalek look today?
I think just because it had to have so many pieces to it, like the little goobies, there's got to be 4 of them. There's got to be the certain number going around. My first one was just a skirt and sort of a cape, but this has the 3 sections of the Dalek, and I had a friend that electrified it so that it could actually light up.
I'm now standing with
Starlight,
Princess Jasmine,
Homelander,
and Homelander.
Okay, let's start with Starlight. What inspired the costumes for the boys today?
Well, I did a comic book look of Starlight, but the boys it's a great show.
You became friends with some of the characters from the boys.
Oh yeah, well these are my actual friends, but yes, we are doing like a little mixture. But for me, I earlier this year debuted my regular Jasmine look, so this is just the other Jasmine now.
Great. And you look like you've been through a war.
I went through it, but it was for the good of the country.
And what inspired Homelander today?
He's an amazing character. I love his character.
And you wanted to be not battle damaged. Like you're before the...
Yeah. It happened. Sorry if I could say that. But I think what inspired me is I think Homelander is what America tries to hide.
Now I'm standing with...
Joanna.
And what booth are we here at Rhode Island Comic Con?
So we are Wicked Puppet Factory.
Tell me a little bit about Wicked Puppet Factory.
So we do custom puppet creations. So we can pretty much do a puppet of anything that you want. Most of ours are horror themed, as you can tell, but we love doing all the traditional as well.
What are these type of puppets over here?
So these are what we call Mr. Kruger's Neighborhood. Because they're in the Mr. Rogers style. But these are the Mr. Kruger's Neighborhood puppets because they are horror themed.
And then next to those?
These are part of the Make Your Own Monster. So we offer a Make Your Own Monster for kids, adults as well. That you can purchase your base and then your kit with your eyes and horns and noses, and then we help you put it all together.
Is it easier making a monster puppet or a human-based puppet?
Probably the monsters, because you have a little bit more liberty.
So tell me a little bit about this orange puppet.
So actually, he's just a creation that came out of John's head. John is our puppet maker, and he's absolutely fantastic. You can actually see most of his work right across in there in Bill Diamond's Jim Henson Experience.
And then next to him is...
Well, that's Ash. And if you don't know who Ash is, you need to go rent a movie. But that is Ash, obviously, from Evil Dead. That is probably my favorite.
So is he kind of based off of just Ash or the Ashy Slashy puppet from the Evil Dead series?
It's a little bit of both, actually. It's pretty much just Ash, but we do love the Ashy Slashy.
This is for your personal collection that you leave out.
Correct. Yes, that is one of our personal puppets. So all the puppets that you see here are pretty much ones that come with us.
And behind you is some other puppets that I recognize from other shows.
Yeah, of course. We've got our Menomina here. And then obviously we have the Mr. Rogers puppets here. Lady Elaine, who's the most terrifying puppet in the world. And then the rest of the crew from Mr. Rogers there.
Now I'm standing with
Daniel Scott.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
I sell artwork made with candy wrappers.
Hold on a minute. You sell art with candy wrappers. Please tell me more about that.
Well, what I do is I cut and glue, and that's about it.
So all these are prints, I'm assuming.
Yes, they are.
But the originals were made out of candy wrappers.
That's right.
So this one you're holding up right now is Superman, and this is all candy wrappers?
Yeah, you can tell.
And how long does it take to make something like that?
It takes me about 24 to 48 hours.
So do you have a layout beforehand, or do you just put the candy wrapper?
Yes, I have a layout beforehand, and I premeditate everything out and do the best I can, try to make it the same.
You do it maybe in pencil first?
Yes.
Okay. Is the color of the wrapper depending on like the hair color and the skin color?
That's correct. Nothing's been changed, no paint's been added.
Say he's a Superman.
Yeah.
What's the hair, which wrapper came from that?
That'll be the Tootsie Pop, the chocolate Tootsie Pop.
Wow. And what about the skin?
Skin tone is a mixture variety of wrappers that I layer and use the back side of.
And then you also have, what I love is you have people can donate wrappers to you.
That's correct. They donate wrappers all the time to me, and I love it.
So what's some of the most popular characters that you sell?
Miles Morales and Poison Ivy are my top 2 sells. It's Darth Vader, the Force-choked Darth Vader.
Wow.
and Chewbacca. Those are my top sellers.
That's amazing. So how do you make prints of something that's made out of candy wrappers?
I have a large 11 by 17 flatbed scanner in my house, and it scans great. It's one for one.
I'm now here with Spider-Man, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, it's amazing. Spectacular even. It's a fun time every single year that I come here.
I love this suit. Can you tell me a little bit about this Spider-Man suit?
Sure. So this Spider-Man suit here is modeled specifically after the Spider-Man 2 Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man. Hey, how's it going? Here, Nick, come here. We got to give you a hug. I've never said no to a hug. But anyway, this is
I'm really surprised he hugged you.
Hey, listen, friendly neighborhood rubs off on everyone. Except J. Jonah Jameson, there's a lot more adjectives that
Have you seen him?
I have seen him, and let's just say, yeah, it went about as good as you can expect with all the menace talk and a few other not safe for work jokes that he would say.
Is this a homemade costume?
So this one I had a little bit of help with, specifically from my friends over at Spidey Planet, and also in collaboration with Elfet. Shout out to you guys, by the way. Love you guys so much. But yeah, that's those are the guys that help bring this creation to life.
I'm now here with Green Lantern, and who are you?
I'm J. Jonah Jameson. I'm the editor-in-chief at the Daily Bugle.
I know who you are. I just figured I'll let you tell me.
Who I am.
That's right.
I have that effect on people.
That's right. And you got the Daily Bugle right there. What does it say?
It says Spider-Man is a menace. A menace, I tell you.
I didn't know you were friendly with Jameson.
Jameson just stopped me, asked if I saw Spider-Man. But I actually know him because I'm Link, Green Lantern Link. I get the Daily Bugle over in Hyrule, so I'm aware of his works.
I'm now here with Spider-Man. How are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good so far.
Now, tell me a little bit about your outfit.
I'm Spider-Man from the PlayStation game.
Oh, so you're the PlayStation version of Spider-Man?
Yeah.
So have you seen J. Jonah Jameson walking around?
He's been reading his newspapers.
I saw him. I talked to him.
Does he say nice things about me now?
It says Spider-Man is a menace. A menace, I tell you.
Spider-Man, you're a menace. That's how he said it to me.
That's how he said it.
That's how he said it.
Okay, never mind. Then it was another bit in the nicer way then.
That's right. And now I'm standing with
Kevin.
And what did you bring to Rhode Island Comic Con?
I brought this Jurassic Park Jeep and the Jurassic Park Explorer.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about the Jeep?
All right, this is a 1994 replica. The one in the movie is in 1992, but this has been repainted to the same beige. That's correct to the movie.
This is from the first Jurassic Park movie.
Correct. It's from the first movie. Number 12 is the Jeep that Dennis Nedry drove and then got attacked by the Dilophosaurus. It's the only Jeep with the lights on top.
And how long did it take to customize?
This was a 6-month project. Frame off restoration, everything came off, painted, put back together, framework, basically everything was redone.
And what inspired you to make it after Jurassic Park?
I always wanted a movie car, and the wife wanted a Jeep, and this was both. And then I found out this is one of the cheaper movie cars to make, so this is what we ended up doing.
Okay, now let's walk down to the next vehicle. Tell me about this amazing Jurassic Park vehicle.
I came across this cheap 1993 Black Explorer while I was building that for $300. So it needed work, obviously, for $300. I have a sign shop. That's my full-time business. So this is actually a full vinyl wrap. This is no paint. The only thing that's paint on here is the wheels and the bumpers, and that's it.
Is this a replica from a movie?
Yep, this is a replica from the first movie as well. The only thing that's lacking is the bubble roof.
And what year did you make this?
We did both vehicles in 2018.
What part of the movie is this one in?
I think about halfway through, they come up with that's when they go on the tour.
And what's people's reactions when they see these cars?
Adults, kids love them. Everybody loves them. I took this one out on Halloween night. Just drove around the neighborhood. People are flipping out.
I'm now with the Mask, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
It's a little hot. I guess you could say it's smoking.
Tell me a little bit about your costume.
It's a pretty big mask. It goes all the way down to here. I'm sweating, but I can't wait to go home. Smoking!
I'm here with the Great Gazoo, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con? Are you friends with Fred Flintstone? Somewhat. Oh, he's a bit crazy. I'm now here with Bill Morrison. And how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Very much.
Could you tell me a little bit about your history and what shows you've worked on?
The Simpsons, The Beatles, Futurama, Disney, Mickey Mouse, Little Mermaid. So I've done like movie posters, comic books, all the stuff I love too.
You said working on the Beatles? What's that?
Yes, I did a graphic novel adaptation of the Beatles' Yellow Submarine film. So I did the official adaptation of that. So I wrote it, or I should say adapted it. You know, I didn't change the story, but I adapted it and drew it.
You worked on the Simpsons comics, the publisher, Bongo Comics.
Yes. I co-founded Bongo with Matt Groening. Bongo was his company. We started doing comics in a magazine called Simpsons Illustrated, a magazine published by Welsh Publishing. So they were licensing the rights from Matt because he owns the publishing rights to The Simpsons. And we put out an annual, so it was like a kind of a special issue of the magazine. We decided let's do an all comics issue. And so we did that, but we also made it comic book size instead of magazine size. So it was the first official Simpsons comic book, and it sold so well that it gave Matt Groening the confidence to start his own company.
And you also worked on Futurama.
Yes, I was the art director for the first 4 seasons. Prior to that, I helped Matt develop the show visually. Yeah, that was a fun time. So like about 4.5, 5 years of my life was Futurama.
Worked on Mad Magazine as well?
Yes, I was the editor-in-chief of Mad for about 2 years. I assembled a really good team of people, and we managed to do it. The sales went up while I was there, and I was real proud of that. But so it was kind of like walking a tightrope. So we struck a balance between keeping the hardcore fans happy, but also attracting a new audience.
I'm here with Barf.
Yes, Jack, Helium Workshop. But yeah, I'm Barf. I'm a Mog, half man, half dog.
Which is a part of the dogs?
All of me.
Got it. Where are we right now?
We are at Rhode Island Comic Con. We're in the Winnebago. This is the Eagle 5.
Who played you in Spaceballs?
It was John Candy, the legend, deceased. But there is a John Candy Jr. that might be in Spaceballs too.
Wow, that's awesome.
Exciting.
And what inspired you to dress like Barf today?
I love having some fun costumes. Usually I'm on stilts in these serious big builds. This one is just a fun one, and everyone wants to get in the Winnebago and take a photo.
I'm now standing with
Phoebe.
And what are you dressed up as today?
I'm from Descendants.
Oh, Descendants, cool. What character?
Red.
Oh, Red, awesome. Is this your first time dressing up as Red?
Yes.
That's awesome. Why do you like Descendants so much?
The movies are so much good. The illustrations are so good.
I'm now standing with
Violet.
And you made these Five Nights at Freddy's costumes?
Yep, we made them all together, the three of us.
Wow, that's amazing. How did you make these costumes?
Well, it's a lot of foam and glue, mostly.
Foam and glue, that's amazing. And how long did it take to make?
Well, Springtrap over here, we made in a crunch of about a week. And this one, we spanned over like 4 months.
Are you sometimes ending up in the costumes, or are you just the creator?
Yeah, I have one of my own, but sometimes I just like to be the handler because I can't really see, so.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. And this is the first con they were at, or?
No, we've taken them to Rhode Island Comic Con for a few years now, and we've been going to Rhode Island Comic Con since I was like 8.
And how are you enjoying those live action movies?
We like them, yeah, that we're excited for the second one, yeah.
Now I'm standing with?
Michael Condon.
But who are you dressed up as?
Fred, I'm here with the Mystery Machine. We're going to solve some mysteries.
This is the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo.
It is. It is based on the movie, the 2000 movie. It's all hand painted, no decals.
Oh, cool. So you said this is all hand detailed from the first Scooby-Doo movie that was live action?
Yes. It was made in 2000, I believe, with Freddie Prinze Jr. We also brought some monsters to help with the mysteries.
I'm assuming they're not the monsters from the show, but just an homage to those type of monsters.
Monsters from some of the cartoons, the different cartoons they had many monsters.
I see that you got a lot of Scooby-Doo merch at the table. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
It's from a long-time collection. My friend Joe, who's had it forever, and now he's starting to let some go to other people so they can enjoy it as well as he did.
What are these?
These are Scooby-Doo plushes. And then you got some of the little monsters in different sizes, some Funko Pops, and you got a Scooby-Doo. You can rent your chocolate and make a Scooby-Doo lollipop, or a Scooby-Doo snack, or a Scooby blanket.
What are these right here?
These are the dog tags that are hand cut from a milling machine and hand painted. They're in various colors.
And then the next table, you have some more merch.
Yes, we have a Scooby-Doo planter for your plants. Hopefully you keep yours alive a little better than we did. A collectible set of all the gang in a Mystery Machine box.
So these are all for sale, and
Yes.
people can take pictures with Mystery Machine.
Yes.
Does it go to charity, or where does the proceeds go?
It goes to the upkeep and the maintenance of the Mystery Machine. That's very expensive in getting here.
I am now with Pat Broderick, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
They're wearing me out. Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's a great show. There's a lot of room in between the aisles, and that makes it really comfortable to get around, so.
That is great. You have worked on so many comics characters over the years. Do you have a specific favorite?
Now I'm working on a Western horror. I've been working on Western horror, this series here, for about 3 years now. Each book takes me about a year to do, and it's called Bronze Star.
See Firestorm right here. Could you tell me your involvement with Firestorm?
Firestorm initially had about a 6-series run under Firestorm the Nuclear Man. He got such a good fan reaction that he survived then as a backup feature in The Flash. And when I switched over from Marvel to DC, I had finished a run on Micronauts, and it was a multi-character, toy and vehicle heavy story. And I told them I really wanted a single character book, So they kept me busy until Firestorm came up on the schedule. I was doing the backup feature, so they asked me if I wanted to do the main comic, and I said yes, I love it, because I love the character. That was my first experience of working with Jerry Conway, and I found out how good and how comical his stories are. He always wrote comedy into it. So it was a good match. And then I started Firestorm, and I worked on that for the first 2.5 years.
Could you tell us for Marvel and DC, what characters did you create?
I created Tim Drake. They gave me credit for that. And also the Creature Commando series. I'm a creator of that series. DC had a creator-owned line, and myself and Doug Munch were able to do a series called Lords of the Ultra Realm, which was fantasy, sci-fi, and that would be it as far as creator-owned connected series, yeah.
Now I'm standing with?
Lane Pool.
Very nice. And how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, it's amazing. People are so nice. Everybody seems to enjoy my cosplay, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'm having really a great time.
I hear a little bit of an accent. Where are you from?
I am from Quebec City, Canada. Yeah, I'm a French Canadian.
Tell me a little bit about your Deadpool outfit and how it differs from normal Deadpool.
First of all, it's all bedazzled from head to toe. Actually, it's Lady Deadpool, which we can see in Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought about making my own twist, so yeah, I covered it in rhinestones.
So you did this all yourself?
Yeah, one by one, yes.
One by one. That is amazing.
Everything is bedazzled, even the hair.
Then next to you is the Wolverine.
Yes. That's my second one, the Wolverine. And also I have a new one for tomorrow.
Which out of those 3 costumes, which ones take the longest to make?
Wolverine took the longest because it's very detailed and I have to draw everything on the suit.
How much did you like that Deadpool and Wolverine movie?
Oh my God, I love it. But because I'm a huge fan of Hugh Jackman, which by the way, I've met with my costume and I gave him a hug. I had to tell that. So I really enjoyed the movie. I love the chemistry between the two actors.
Now I'm standing with Wolverine and Lady Deadpool. How are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, it's fantastic. We're here with Graphic Sign Works, taking some pictures with Baby Pool and, of course, the lovely Lady Pool.
How are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
I love it. I love it. Best con of the year.
What inspired you to dress like Lady Deadpool?
Definitely the movie. I just love everything about her.
Did you like Deadpool and Wolverine, the film?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Saw it the day it came out.
What do you have on you? What sort of accessories?
Huh? Well, I have the helmet, which me and my boyfriend 3D printed, and then I have the lady pool suit. I have my my Mac 10s, my boots. I have my baby back there.
Okay.
I actually have the full baby.
Nice. And what do you have, Wolverine? What's on you?
Let's see. I got the helmet, which is also printed by Graphic Signworks. I printed the arm guards, and the claws are just, well, those are homegrown, baby.
Wow. What are these claws made out of? I know they're animanium, but not here at the Comic-Con. What are they made out of?
Special adamantium plastic.
Oh, animanium plastic.
I wanted to get metal ones, but harder to get through metal detectors, way harder to get into a con, and I don't want to accidentally scratch anyone when I'm walking around.
I'm at the feature presentation area, and they did something really cool this year. Let's take a look. This is Stranger Things. This reminds me of the Rainbow Room on the show. I think 11 might have done this. I think 11 did that. Because I shouldn't go in through that, because that might bring me to the upside down world. You got to be very careful. 11 might have made this gate open. But this is the Rainbow Room where her and the other ones being experimented on would hang out. Here's a Hellfire Club jacket. Hellfire Club, where Dustin and Mike joined in season 4. And it's run by Eddie Munson. And as we walk through, oh man, I'm really creeped out right now. This is really creepy, everybody. This is the clock. Beware the grandfather clock. This clock was featured in season 4 of Stranger Things, and people would see this clock before their demise in season 4. This might have also been in a building, an old mansion, old haunted house in season 4 as well. And that's actually the screen door. Let's go over here real quick. This is the screen door from that house in season 4. It's a haunted house where bad things happen. That's all I'm going to say about this haunted house. And over here we have some amazing props. This is from season 2 at the ice cream parlor, where the character Steve worked, and that's where he met Robin, became friends with Robin. And this is some skateboards. Hi, this is from season 4 as well. There's some pumpkins from season 2, I believe, and the sheriff Hopper was trying to find these pumpkins and knowing why the pumpkins were being rot in here. And oh no, here he is. Here he is. Holy moly. He's one of the main bad guys of the series. Don't mess with him. He has immense powers. He's very similar to Freddy Krueger in certain aspects. In the show, all of his tentacles do slimy stuff. He's really tough. He's really powerful. The kids have a really tough time with him, and he's not really fun. And then this right here, this is from season 4. This is what the kids do to go in and out of the upside down world. And hey, I see Dustin there, and I see Max. They're right in here. That's amazing. Hi guys, can you see me? I think they can. Holy moly! If I live and breathe, there is Eddie Munson and himself. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What club are you part of in high school?
I'm part of the Hellfire Club.
Did you make that club? Did you create it?
Yes, I did.
Wow, tell me a little bit about the Hellfire Club. What do you guys do?
We gather around, weekly play D&D.
And what do you have? What you have? Your axe, your guitar.
My Warlock. This is my baby right here.
And what do you like to play on that?
Metallica.
And who's one of your best friends?
Best friends, Dustin.
And tell me what's around you right now. What's like flying around you?
Demi-bats right here. These things might be seriously dangerous on the show. So yeah, they're pretty dangerous. So gotta get my...
Oh, he's got his shield. Wow, look at this shield. What? Oh man, what is this? What's on the shield? Can I tell? Can I?
A little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little, because we gotta fight these bats.
Be careful of that. That's all nails on this shield that can really hurt the bats.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Then and you could have hurt Dustin too, so be careful.
Yeah.
What did tell me a little bit about this?
Oh, this set, it's pretty much a way to communicate from the other world, the Upside Down, because there's some characters that get lost, and that's the only way of communicating is through like lights. So that's why we built the alphabet to communicate.
Okay, so how do you think Will survived Upside Down so much?
Well, I'm not sure if you've seen the latest teaser. They released like 5 minutes and they actually
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No.
But yes, there's an explanation. So
who made these letters in the wall?
Well, it was Joyce. It's one of his mom.
Yes. Oh, Will's mother made these to contact Will from the Upside Down world.
Yes.
Got it. Could you tell me what this is against the wall?
This is a portal to the Upside Down, and you can actually look through and see.
Okay, so my cameraman is showing the portal to the Upside Down world.
Yes.
So if I give him a little push,
yes, you might actually fall upside down, pretty much, and to the Upside Down.
Okay, tell us what the Upside Down world is, though.
It's another world that was created by another character named Ciccariella, but he's Vecna now, which is right there. Vecna is a very evil person that really wants to pretty much hurt people.
So I can't believe it. This is the Demogorgon. I mean, right when you think you're safe, he comes out and attacks. It's interesting. Demogorgon, come out and play. Now, your face is so scary. I've seen what you've done on the show. You're pretty much invincible. You don't like fire, I know that. But I don't want to mess with you. I'm glad you're staying nice and still with a very scary face. I'm now standing with
Clifton.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
Well, I'm an artist. I came here the last 3 or 4 years. I come here regularly. Just selling my art as an artist. I'm a fan with a pencil.
Your art looks very unique and different. Can you tell me a little bit about the process?
Well, I use pencils, Sharpies, and markers. And I try to make sure the colors are vibrant because I press it to aluminum metal. So I got to make sure that the colors pop when I do the transfer. So I try to make sure they're very vibrant, and I do everything from 80s nostalgia to current anime.
And what's the difference between these big ones to these smaller prints?
Just the size difference. One is metal, one is not.
Is there a different process with the metal?
There's a whole heat transfer process with that stuff. So a lot more work that goes into it. A lot more work goes into the metals. But overall, it's just I either have a small size or I just transfer the metal. Usually what I do is if a lot of fans are requesting a certain character and I notice I'm getting a lot of requests for it, then I'll put it to metal. Because I don't want to have a ton of metal that I can't get rid of, so I'll wait till it's like a high demand and it's a fan favorite, and then I'll put it to metal.
What's some of the most popular characters that you consider?
Usually anything like Transformers, Thundercats, JJK, or Demon Slayer, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, obviously that's the classic. Just a lot of the classic animes and some of the newer animes. And usually the younger kids, when they come to the booth, they'll let me know like some of the ones I don't know about. And they'll be like, you gotta watch it. And so I'll do a couple of binge watches and get familiar with the characters so I can come back and, draw a nice little piece for them. So
I'm now standing with
Or in the red.
and
Anakin Skywalker.
and
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Now, what inspired the costume today?
I just wanted to feel really cool, and I love her, so.
What franchise is this costume from?
Baldur's Gate. I just love video games, and it was trending a lot, and I tried it out.
Tell me a little bit about your costume and who you are.
So I am the chosen one, Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars.
What happened to your eye? Why do you have a scar there?
A little scramble with a Sith.
You kind of scare me a little bit. I don't want to meet you in a dark alley. And why inspired your costume today?
I have a very commanding presence. It felt like I should embody that.
I'm now here with Nightwing and Batgirl, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
So far, so good.
And how about yourself?
Yes, it's my first Comic-Con, so I'm so excited to be here.
You made these costumes?
Yeah, everything but the base layers.
Nice. And how did you make these costumes?
It's mostly EVA foam and some 3D prints.
Did you make Batgirl's costume as well?
I did, yes. Yeah. I'm the crafty one in the cave.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so it's all EVA foam, and we're both inspired from the Gotham Knights game that came out recently.
Have you made other costumes as well?
Over the years, yeah. Ghostbusters, Kakashi from Naruto.
I'm going to shout out Justin, Tree Cave Studio in Rhode Island. Justin is a maker, so.
Now I'm standing with
Robert Plant from the Klingon Assault Group. I go by the name of Martok.
So what do you have for people at Rhode Island Comic Con?
We're a Star Trek fan group, and we go to various cons and collect money for various charities. We have games where you can win a prize. We have photo ops.
So you say you have photo opportunities. Could you talk to me a little bit more about that?
This is a Klingon command chair. I built this from a photo. You can sit in the command chair, hold the batleth, and we'll stand on the side of you and take a picture, and you can be a Klingon commander.
What's this?
This is the Borg regeneration chamber. Okay, this prop was already built, but it got damaged really badly, and I had to totally rebuild it. The only thing that's original from the prop is the back wall.
That is?
That is the Borg Queen. She was actually casted from the actor that actually did her, Alice Creed.
What is this stuff over here?
This is our collection of Star Trek wines. I got the blood wine, the Romulan ale, the Andorian ale, the Ryzen wines. I got Cardassian Kana, and then we got the plates up above. Yeah. It's all out of our personal collections. We don't have anything for sale. We just have it up for props so people can see what we do.
I mean, those action figures, they look so much like Christopher Lloyd and Patrick Stewart.
They're actually made by XO6. They make museum quality figures.
I'm now standing with
Corey from Starfleet.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
Well, this is a local con that we absolutely love because we've been here for the past 4 years and it's just fantastic.
Now you mentioned you're part of Starfleet. What is that?
Starfleet is the International Star Trek Fan Association. We are about 5,000 members strong, over 200 chapters internationally, with chapters on every continent except for Antarctica because it's just too cold there.
So you're here to get people to join Starfleet?
We're here to get people to join Starfleet, make some new friends, meet and greet, and we've been giving a hand to the free mom hugs people. So today at our table we have a couple little giveaways. We have our Starfleet wristbands.
Tell me about the Enterprise at your table.
The Enterprise we have at our table is one of the produced Enterprises that lights up and has a number of quotes from Star Trek movies.
So when people join Starfleet, what do they do after?
So we have people scan our QR code to join Starfleet, and they connect to a local chapter so that they can meet and engage with other Star Trek fans.
I'm now standing with
Keith Colantonio.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
Trying out. We just started out as a business. We're trying to get our art out there and see what everybody likes.
So you say art. Can you tell me a little bit about this art?
This is basically, we do 3D printing, and we like to do all the different types of characters and, see what people's eyes like and print it out.
So the process of 3D printing, could you tell me a little bit about that?
Some products take anywhere from, I get patterns from different places, and these things take this 3 weeks of printing, and then I hand paint everything.
Wow, so you have the different pieces that are 3D printed, then you put them together. Do you do the painting before or after putting them together?
Pretty much before, because some of the crevices are hard to get to.
And what inspires you to pick certain characters to do?
I'm a nerd. I like all types. Star Wars is my biggest thing, but I like all types of the superheroes. Old school stuff like Slimer, I love him. He's back in the old days.
You just wanted a different assortment here for people at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yeah, people give me requests and I try to put it together.
What's one of the longest ones here that it took to make?
The chessboard, 30 days.
I'm now with
Allery Jefferson.
And what did you bring to Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, many weapons, from guns to all kinds of katanas here at Armory Quest. We have had all different kinds of weapons from Warhammer 40K to Final Fantasy.
These are all made in your warehouse.
Yes.
And how are they made?
They are usually made with a mold.
What do you think is some of the most popular things that people get from your booth?
Our katanas are some of the most popular. I see them go off all the time simply because of them being bamboo, so they're all con friendly.
Tell me a little bit about the shields. What are they made out of?
Oh, our shields are made with polyurethane foam, and then we use a fiberglass core.
I'm now with...
This is Coltonless Cosplay.
And who are you dressed up as today?
Serpentius from Hasman Hotel.
What is Hasman Hotel?
Hasman Hotel is a marvelous show. It is on Amazon Prime. The second season is just dropped. But Hasman Hotel is essentially demons in hell, where the daughter of Lucifer decided the demons need to be redeemed. So she opens a hotel with hopes of redeeming demons to be accepted into heaven.
And did you make this costume yourself?
I did not. I bought this off of AliExpress. It's actually two different cosplays thrown together. But I bought the Egg Boys and put them on the cosplay.
I'm now standing with...
Louis, aka Frieza.
Oh, interesting. I love your suit.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have a love for fashion and Dragon Ball Z, which is the anime, so I put the two together and it's amazing.
Oh, that's great. So you combine two different styles.
Yes.
That's awesome. And what inspired you, this Dragon Ball Z character?
So basically, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. It's one of my favorite animes, and I figure putting it with the suit, which is my love for fashion and modeling, is something that I feel like really went well together, so I kind of made it my own thing.
I'm now here with the White Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
It's a fantastic day. I'm here with family and friends, having a good time.
What inspired you to dress like the White Ranger?
I auditioned for Power Rangers a few years back for Beast Morphers, and I didn't make the audition, and I just love Power Ranger. One of my favorite shows when I was a kid.
And what do you have holding there?
This is Saba. It's my talking sword.
I'm now standing with...
Jonathan Hallett.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
Well, I'm here to sell my Stitch tunes. I've got over 1,000 designs of Stitch dressed as other characters, little mashups that I've done. It started with drawing cute little drawings for my kids, and it exploded from there. And so that's why I'm here, to meet great people. This is like my third or fourth year here. It's a great show. I love the show every year.
What inspired you to do the Stitch motif?
When I was working on a film for Disney, the new Deadpool, the very first Deadpool movie is coming out, and I was like, oh, he reminds me of Stitch. So I drew a cute little drawing of Stitch as Deadpool, and some friends saw it and like, oh, that'd be cute to sell at Comic-Con. So I set up at Salt Lake Comic-Con, that's where I'm based at, is in Utah, and I sold and sold and sold, and then I eventually had 10 designs, and now I have over 1,000.
You said you're a storyboard artist on different shows. Which ones?
Oh, I've worked on, just did some work with Kevin Costner on Horizon. I worked on a movie called Hereditary for A24. I've worked on the High School Musical, the musical series for Disney. Most of my work has been for Disney, Disney Channel, Disney Plus. I just did work for the new Vampirina show, and then I even did some stuff for their animation shows too.
I'm now with Shigo and Kim Possible, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Oh, we are enjoying it very much.
How about yourself?
Good. Yeah.
What inspired Shigo today to dress up as?
I started cosplaying her because she is an actual redhead, despite the fact that she's wearing a wig. She's an actual redhead, and I was like, you kind of look like Kim Possible. I could totally cosplay Shigo, and we could come to the convention as Shigo and Kim Possible, and it'd be fun. So we made it happen.
Were you also a big fan of Kim Possible?
Yeah, I was a redhead. Any redheaded show I would watch.
That's fair. And have you met any of the actors from Kim Possible?
No, actually, it's kind of so. When we started cosplaying Kim and Shigo, it was just kind of like, well, no one really does Kim Possible. No one really has those cosplayers come to conventions anymore. So, but hopefully they're coming back soon because iCarly's here. So, nostalgia's coming back. Everyone wants to go back to the 2000s.
I'm now here with Mr. T, and how are you enjoying Rhode Island Comic Con?
Correction, cosplay BA. I don't go by Mr. T because I'm not trying to get sued, but I'm loving it. It's my third year here.
How'd you find this great outfit to dress as?
I just kept it simple. I'm a black male, grew my hair out, cut it, and here we are.
Where'd you acquire all these amazing chains?
Mostly on eBay, some comic book stores. There's some from Pirates of the Caribbean and Goonies. It's all fake though, so don't rob me.
I'm now standing with.
My name is Olivia Roldan.
Regina Famatigan.
And what brings you to Rhode Island Comic Con?
So we're actually here for the film Sky Hoshi Anime Girl, the second volume.
We actually shot a part of this movie at Rhode Island Comic Con last year. So it's really, really special that we're going to be able to screen it because we shot it a year ago at Rhode Island 2024 at Rhode Island Comic Con 2025 on Sunday.
And what's the scene about at being in Rhode Island Comic Con?
Yeah, so it's a Sky Hoshi cosplay contest, but the film is about this anime girl who comes to life and falls out of her poster and is trying to navigate her way, make it back to her world.
It's like the first film, she comes from her anime into the real world. And in the second film, the anime follows her, so all of the evil people from her anime are attacking them in the real world too.
Wow. And are you actresses in the movie?
We are, that's us.
So I play Sky and
I play Kira.
And where can people view these films?
Well, actually, we're having a special screening this Sunday. It's a pre-screen for the second film, but you can find it on Tubi. You can find the first film also on Amazon and Pure Magic Pictures.
Well, that was the 2025 Rhode Island Comic Con. And as you can tell, this is a great convention. I hope you come next year. My name is David Ciccariella. Thanks for watching.
Joker Production.